Alright, here's a rainy day quick update video of my redesigned solar tracker I'm calling Revision 12, because it's the 12th time I've changed these. And what I did this time for the east-west motion, instead of making it like I used to, which was very expensive, I made these arms come up and down off the top piece. And inside here, I'll remove this pin to show you. Drilled a 5/8 hole, and I used the oilite bronze bushing, 1/2 inch centered diameter. And the same, hopefully you can see over here on this side. So no lubrication needed. And I just went and got some longer bolts with the shank portion on it so it doesn't burr the bushing. And these will go through here with a couple of washers and these nylock nuts. So that was revision 12, and I tried, I think it took me 5 different ideas and different size pieces of metal to get this to where I was happy with it, where it took up a minimum amount of room and gave it full articulation. So that's a little update on the solar tracker, and that's where all my time was spent, was making this new east-west design. And I've designed that single axis only. Alright, that's the solar tracker update so far on the bench. Alright, this is what we got going so far. We've got 3 of these big 370 watt bifacial solar panels off that tracker. We're now getting rid of those super struts. My new tracker I built over here that I call Revision 12 because I totally redesigned it. We've got super struts on it. Had an actuator laying around in stock. I made this one just single axis. And there's my new pivot up there with the bronze bushings. This isn't bolted in yet. So we're going to put 3 panels on this guy and then call it on this one. Then we're going to go back and readjust the solar panels, put them in the middle so I can turn that one back on and get that producing power. Those 6 panels moments ago when I shut them off were putting out almost 1800 volts. So they work pretty damn good. They're just very flimsy. Very flimsy panels. Alright, that's it for now. I gotta get back on the ladder. Okay, today's Thursday afternoon. We got this one here set up as far as it can go until more parts come in. And I'm going to show you something about these bifacial Canadian solar 370 watt solar panels I installed. Next month they'll be a year old. And if you notice, there's no center support in the middle of that solar panel. And while we were up here taking this apart, this guy here has just been so huge, the wind almost took it out several times. I'll show you the lag bolt that was holding the north-south actuator. It's that guy right there. See how nice and bent that is? It's a wonder that didn't go. Now I'm going to lay a straight edge on these panels over here. And there's a 1/4 inch dip in the center of the glass. So these perform very well. You're just looking at the straight edge there in the middle. Balancing on wood, 1 foot here, so bear with me. Look at that. Hopefully I'm catching that. That is more than 1/4 inch bend in the center of that glass panel. These are very, very, what's a good way to say this? Not very sturdy. And they're 1 inch. 1 inch total. A little over 1 inch. So they perform well, but I would definitely not buy those again. It's very rare you don't have a panel that doesn't have a bar coming across the center. Anyway, I just wanted to show that. I noticed that the other day. I couldn't believe it. Alright, we're almost wrapped up here. Okay, we're filming. Alright, today is October the 7th according to my phone. I never know what day it is. This guy's ready to get turned on. I just noticed I still have to hook up my main ground wire. I forgot that. I got to do that. A little more wire tidying up to go. I just washed these for the first time. These are the 370 watt bifacial. And I'm sure you're catching how bent those panels are without the center support. That's pretty amazing. All right, we're going to turn the tracker on for the first time. I see wiring I have to redo. Okay, here we go. Here she goes, heading west. That's my new solar tracker design revision number 12. That's the 12th time I've changed these. All right, now I just got done building this box. Hopefully I'm catching this. I can't see the camera. Tried covering up the conduit, but the clay and rocks out here are not cooperating. Inside here we've got the breaker. I got a little charge controller. See if I can do this without electrocuting myself. I got 138 volts coming out of the solar panels. Okay, so now I'm going to turn them on. Should have juice down here now. Got 137.9. I'm going to go flip this one on. Bear with me, I'm working on rocks out here and I can't see the camera, so I apologize ahead of time. Okay, all that's turned on so far. I'm going to flip these on. So that's 270 watts of bifacial. Now I got to walk over here. Some video's probably shaky, but just the way it is. Now I got to flip the main breaker on. Let's pull this out of the way. So the 30 amp fuse here are the 6 370 watt panels. Flip that on. Let's go inside and turn the charge controller on. I've had the panels off since about 10 o'clock this morning. Everything's been disconnected. Charge controllers are off. Oh, it's much nicer in here. 84%. Don't know what's going on with this 15-year-old computer. There we go. All right, this one's undone. This is the 200 that has those 6 panels on it. So I'm going to come over here and turn it on. Ah, I turned the wrong one on. All right, shut this one down. Hit the wrong switch. I want the 200. 33.8. Okay, it's about 2:30, quarter of 3 in the afternoon. I'm pulling in 107 volts. And it looks like 224, 25. That's only the 6 panels are the only thing that is connected. So 6 times 370, whatever that is. And that's what they're actually making. Looks like we're getting a cloud. Alright, so back in action. We're charging. Let me flip this guy on. And I gotta go back outside on this one, and I still have 3 390 watt panels, same voltage to turn on for this charge controller. So anyway, that wraps up the solar tracker number 5. I've been working on these 4 or 5 hours a day out in the sun. Today's the first break we've gotten here with temperature wise. Alright, I'm up and running on solar tracker number 5. I guess I'll go out there and wash the rest of these panels. So that's the update. So far so good. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the shaky video.